Well, imagine paying thousands of dollars to have access to your family photographs. That's the threat hackers are making during a ransomware attack.
They are one of the 3 most common types of malware threats. And just this past week, at least 20 government agencies in Texas were hit.
And some of the 22 cities that were hit have recovered and are operating normally now. KXAN's Henrikson looks at how these attacks work and the free service you can use to avoid paying a hefty ransom.
You opened the wrong email. Now your life is in the hands of a complete stranger, and they're holding it for ransom. But there's hope. It's called ransomware, and here's how it works. A virus is connected to either an email attachment or to a website. When you open the attachment or visit the infected site, malware is downloaded onto your computer, which then encrypts your data and locks you out. This is when you'll get a message saying to pay up if you want your stuff back. Should you pay? The FBI says don't, and if you pay, it doesn't mean you'll get your data back. Thankfully, there are 2 projects that might be able to help you out. No More Ransom and ID Ransomware. Both projects work the same way. Victims can upload a file encrypted by the malware and/or the ransom note itself. They then analyze the submitted files, looking for patterns matched to known ransomware. If they find a match, you're then pointed to a free tool developed by a known security company, such as Microsoft, Kaspersky, Avast, and McAfee, that can then get your data back. But that's only if they find a match. Security experts with Microsoft advise the best way to avoid ransomware attacks is to be careful with email attachments, even if they come from a trusted source. Keep your computer and apps up to date. Don't use pirated software, and back up your data by saving older versions of your computer. That way, if you get hit by ransomware, you can easily switch to a non-encrypted version of your computer and have your life back at your fingertips.
And if you want to feel extra safe, you can purchase additional antivirus software, but you probably don't need it, as most computers these days have their own software that is enabled by default.